And we're back for what episode are we up to?
12.
Episode 12. Without Mirza, alhamdulillah. Not in that way, but it's just not here as of right now.
Yes.
He's still alive and well, don't worry.
We're here with Aiden. We're here with myself, Oz.
Hi.
How are you, mate?
Hi.
That's okay. Yeah, Mirza's missing today, unfortunately, but we will record another one with him. We'll make sure he's on for the next one. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the 12th episode. As Kez said,
12, another milestone.
Is
episode.
it?
How is
It is a milestone because it's a dozen episodes.
Dozen? What?
You don't know
A dozen.
Is?
What's a dozen?
You don't know what
What's a dozen
is?
of eggs? How many eggs is a dozen?
It's just a fair bit. A dozen of them.
What?
It's just a fair bit.
Oh,
You-
I
you
never
think-
I
you
never
think
really.
a dozen means like an
Oh my God.
approximate.
Yeah, it's like.
He doesn't know.
Oh, shut up. I don't know. I just said a dozen. Like I never really put a number on dozen.
Dozen is 12.
You learn something every day.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys taught me that.
But
Yeah.
what's weird is a baker's dozen is 13.
Oh yeah. You know why? A baker's dozen is 13 because if let's say there's one like bake whatever they're making, there's a problem with it, then they have that extra one. That's why like
Are you
I'm
actually
serious. I didn't make that
I
up.
don't believe you. Bro.
Okay, I didn't.
I feel like they just said, yeah, go whatever, 13.
Nah.
Why would they do that?
They
Yeah.
did it because
You can research as you're watching this podcast back when it's
baker's dozen.
baker's dozen. Search for baker's dozen.
Is it an egg? What is it? It's eggs, yeah?
No, what do you mean?
Whatever
Why
they
would
make,
they
bro.
eggs?
Eggs?
If they make like
A dozen
if they make
doesn't
a
have to
dozen
be eggs.
cupcakes or a dozen bread loaves
So
or
a baker's, so
whatever.
what? Is that like toast bread or something? Baker's dozen.
Like probably bread.
Why don't they just say 13, bro? Just 13, yeah.
Because that's long.
Oh my god.
He doesn't understand. Sorry.
Bro,
You've already said that, bro.
I
It's
know.
not funny.
Are we gonna talk about what just happened?
Yeah, let's talk.
I think I'll. Yeah. So interesting story. Very interesting story. We were literally just about to record this podcast, like 40 minutes ago?
Yep.
And as we were about to hit record, literally, we hear like a bit of a crash noise and like some glass shattering outside. And so the room is actually the podcast room is up top, upstairs for us, facing the front of the house. So all our cars are parked there. Kez's car is on the street. So we're like, oh, did someone like because we heard a car drive past as well. We're like, did someone just hit your mirror and like drive off? So Kez goes down to check. I didn't have my shoes, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to let him check and see what's going on. And then he goes to his car. He checks it. I don't see any initial like, whoa, like reaction from you. So I'm like, okay, everything's good then. Because if you had your mirror crack, which is the most plausible case, you would have reacted already.
Yeah, of course.
And then he does the classic Kez thing where he's like, oh my God, bro, your car. I'm like, bro, I'm not even gonna, like, you're not gonna get me. Like, this is like some trick. You always do this. Unbelievable. And then Aiden joins along
The
with her. I'm
best
like,
part, Kez looks over and I look over, I'm like, wait. He looks like he's being serious. And I actually see something on Oz's car and Oz still doesn't see it yet.
yeah, because I'm like, okay, Aiden's just joining in for the hell of it, you know? I'm like, okay, you know what, bro? I'm gonna look anyway. There's not gonna be anything. What? What? I look, my back glass is cracked from the middle, like
Absolutely
someone,
shattered.
like it's like someone threw like a massive rock or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we had to clean that mess up, and we're back 40 minutes later, and we don't know what happened. We're thinking maybe someone could have thrown like a
Still under investigation.
Under
yeah.
investigation.
Under investigation.
yeah, weird scenario. Like, I mean, it could have cracked on its own, but that's weird because it's not a hot day.
I was saying to Oz, I'm like, I personally don't think it is. I feel like something either fell on it, maybe a bird flew into it. I don't know. Maybe Mirza just walked past. We didn't see him because
Maybe Mirza walked past, farted, and he just wanted to be funny, and then it just
Mirza was wearing sandals and just broke. No socks. But yeah, the weird thing is it's broken straight in the middle, so it literally looks like an object was just thrown in the car. Well, we had a look around the car. We
there
found
was no object.
literally nothing.
There was no.
Yeah.
Honestly, I blame UFOs. Let's get into that. I know that.
What kind of segue was that?
No. Yeah, I don't know. We're thinking it could be like a piece of spark plug. I don't know if you guys know. Interesting fact: a spark plug. If you take a piece of it, it can crack like any glass. And the thing is, you can cut like the smallest piece off, and it's literally able to crack. So if someone threw a spark plug it would be pretty much untraceable to find that. It's like
Yeah.
the tiniest piece among thousands of glass shards.
I've always
So
wondered how that happens. I mean, such a tiny little ceramic coating or whatever it is.
it is interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I guess, because my only assumption would be it's so sharp, and usually you need something with a very fine point, like a very focused point to make a little crack, to have like, because that's hard to explain for me, but it's like, it's not about like the weight of the object, or like, it's more about the point, because
Yeah.
you're focusing all that weight onto one point. So I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
some, but it doesn't weigh a lot. But still, I guess it gets the job done. But I don't know.
So-
It's weird. Well, who would throw?
How do they even discover that? I mean, what bloke went, I'm going to break this up into little pieces and then throw it on a glass and then see whether or not it breaks?
Honestly, that would have been discovered accidentally, and it would have been devastating. Because like you would have like accidentally dropped it on a piece of glass, and then just shatters into a million pieces.
It's
and
like,
then-
so random, but the only thought that went into my head is like, who discovered cow milk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought about that as well.
Yeah, it's like, what, someone just decided
what
to just...
freak was milking a cow?
No, what freak decided? Oh, there's some white liquid coming out of this weird little other things.
I
Let
should
me
drink it.
drink this. Let me drink this. Have you when you go to Turkey, sorry.
Turkey, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to correct myself with that. You go to Köy a lot.
Yeah,
Have you've definitely drank straight from a cow's
I have,
anus.
and it's horrific.
I heard it's
so
like-
bad, bro.
I heard it's like warm. Like,
It's really weird. You can't...
it's really thick.
because it's
Yeah.
not. Oh, you have had it too.
Yeah.
It's because it's unpasteurized.
We have this thing where... I don't even know what it is. We have this massive bloody container where you put all the milk under it, and obviously you have to have a fire under it. And you just see my grandmother just mixing it for like hours and hours, closing the lid, waiting, mixing hours and hours. It tastes like powdered milk to an extent.
Mm.
Just like extremely thick powdered milk.
Mm.
That's what it tastes like.
So even after cooking, you don't like it.
Nah, I hate it.
Oh wow.
It tastes like cream. It doesn't taste like milk.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so weird. And I remember my mum, she knew that I hated it so much, and we live in a village, so we're really far away.
Mm.
And the nearest supermarket's like 2 hours away.
Mm.
So obviously we've got to go there, this and that for me. And there were times where she would swap the milk out because the milk was finished, you know?
Mm.
And she'd put that milk, and yeah, you could just easily tell.
Oh,
what it
you
is.
could tell.
Yeah, it's that different.
As soon as you have it, like you just have to pour yourself a nice cereal, put the milk in, hopefully after the cereal, and then you just have your first like initial like bite of your cereal, and you just go.
Ooh.
But the thing is that it oxidizes so fast, it just turns into a solid brick if you leave it out. So it's like, there were times where I would put it, and then my mum would deny it, but it's like coming out in solid pieces. I'm like, Mum, look at it. Look at it. What do you mean?
Mm.
I still ate it though.
That's grody. I had one sip and I was like, nah.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
It's not good.
Yeah.
God, I love processed stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Raw.
Processed for the win.
yeah, that's the way. GMOs for the win.
Just
Yeah.
going back to the whole like cracked glass incident, I'm curious. What?
We could have talked about crackheads or something.
Going back to crackheads, no, going back to the whole crack, I nearly said crackheads. Going back to the whole cracked glass incident, have you guys ever had like any cracked glass, any stories of like accidentally breaking a window and your mum like, ah! Anything like that? Any cracked glass stories? Because I have another
My
one.
dad's car got hail damage.
Oh, what car was it?
His last Mercedes.
Oh, wait, but we don't get hail here.
We got really bad hail at one point.
Oh, like way back in the
Yeah.
day. What Mercedes did he have?
I don't remember.
C63.
Wow, that's bro. I've seen some cars with some I've seen like a Passat, Volkswagen Passat with like hail damage. It's really bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Me, back to my village.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah. We have this really old house in front of our house where my grandfather's father built it or whatever. And we always think it's haunted and stuff, yeah?
Mm.
And there was a garage opening and I used to just play soccer there. And safe to say, I knocked a couple of glasses.
Okay.
And I don't even know why I said that, bro. Just cut that out.
Why?
It's not even that interesting.
I'm gonna keep it.
It's not even interesting. I don't know what made me do that, but yeah, safe to say I got my ass beat for that. My butt beat for that. So yeah,
Nah, ass is fine.
ass is fine.
Yeah, ass is
All right,
fine,
done.
yeah. I have another story about like broken glass. And what happened is this one was completely my fault. I think you would remember this. Do you remember when I cracked completely shattered my driver's side window on my Tiburon, Hyundai
Yes.
Tiburon?
Oh, yes, I believe. I
Musa
remember that. I
talking about
remember
this.
that, yeah.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened is this was completely my fault. It was a manual car, and for some reason I needed to back it out at a driveway. And me being lazy, I'm like, I don't want to turn it on, put the clutch in, reverse. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna just put it into neutral, put the handbrake down, let it roll down. It's a bit of a hill, my driveway, you know, my mum's driveway. So I'm like, I'll just let it roll down, you know. Now, my windows, it's a sports car. It's frameless. It's just glass. So I opened the door, I'm letting it roll down, and there's literally a pillar there. And I'm like, nah, it should be fine. I'll close the door a little bit, but keep it enough open so I can pull the handbrake, you know? Well, the car rolled back a little too fast for my liking, and the door and the window obviously made contact with the pillar, essentially like pushing my door back and immediately just shattering my glass into a million pieces. I immediately put my car on handbrake. First of all, I was worried about my door alignment. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
But like, after I realized, okay, door alignment's okay, got a little bit of damage on the side. Eventually, I just covered it up with paint so it doesn't rust. And that was fine. But obviously, my entire driver's side window was shattered, which I was just in awe about. I actually have a video about it, which what I'll do, guys, is be on the lookout for my shorts. I will post that up. I'll make sure that's up by the time this video's up. I'll probably post it up today or tomorrow, so you guys can see. Just hop over to my shorts real quick after you watch this video, preferably, and just have a look at that. And you can see my initial face reaction for when I shattered my glass.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Tiburon.
The Tiburon.
I thought you were talking about the elbowing.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
want to post that as well? Or not?
nah, because that's a bit. So what Kez is talking about is I completely forgot to mention this, and I wanted to. So you know, after my glass was shattered on my X Trail just now, there was obviously still massive pieces of glass left on my back glass, and you know it's kind of like that glass that just shatters into a million pieces. And I'm like to the boys, I'm like, ooh, I could relive my movie dream right here and just like crack this rest of the glass with my elbow. It'd be pretty cool, yeah? And I'm looking at the boys like expecting to say, nah, don't do that. But then they're like, Aiden pulls out his phone. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta do it now. And it's probably not a smart idea. And it was right, it wasn't a smart idea. So I hit the window with my elbow and I cracked it. But it was like the most awkward video we've ever recorded. And honestly, after I did it, I'm like, yep, I have glass in my elbow. And like, it was really dumb. Don't do what I did. I'm an idiot. And yeah, my elbow's fine. I've got like spots of blood. I hope no glass went into my veins. That would probably not be ideal.
Maybe you'll turn into a superhero.
Glass man.
Yeah, something like that.
You can see through me. Look.
No, we can call you crackhead.
Oh, okay.
What's your power? I shudder the moment I do something even slightly dangerous. Put my hand on the table.
It reminds
Eat food too fast.
Reminds me of the Skittles ad. Everything I touch turns into Skittles.
Say something hurtful, breaks it to a million pieces.
But yeah, going back to the whole Tibi incident, my Tiburon cracking my driver's side window. I remember my close friend Seth, he recently, coincidentally at that time, had his window broken by some random person. And it was like that small window.
Oh.
He has a sedan. And it's interesting because you'd think that would be the cheapest, but it turns out it's the most expensive.
Yeah.
So the reason I bring this up is because he had someone come out to his house and fix that window. So I was like, let me get his details because it's coincidence that we both had a similar incident a week in time frame. I'm like, okay, let me get his details. I've got his details. I'm like, yeah, bro, can you come? We booked it. We book it like, I don't know, for Wednesday next week or something. Wednesday next week comes around, like maybe the day before he cancels on me for some reason. I go, okay, when can we do it? He'll say, oh, I'll come tomorrow, Thursday. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll do Thursday. And then like he cancels on me again. And then we go again and we try to book it for another time. And this time I'm like literally at the appointed time. He hasn't cancelled. I'm waiting for him at the front of my house, expecting him to come. Half an hour goes by, no word. I'm trying to call him. He's not picking up. I'm getting really frustrated at this point. And like an hour and a half or something goes by, and he calls me back like, "Oh, I'm like on the way" or something like that. And I go to him, "You know what, bro? Honestly, forget it. Don't worry about it. Don't come." And I got frustrated. I'm like, "I'm gonna fix it myself." I hang up the phone. Next week or so, maybe a couple days ago, I went like, not a couple days ago, so a couple days later, I went to a Wreckers, like just a regular Wreckers, like a tiny little shop somewhere, and I ended up finding one. So I just bought it, took it home, and completely just replaced it by myself.
Beautiful.
Which was like one of my proudest accomplishments, actually. Obviously, you watch videos and stuff. It took me a long time to figure out, but it was pretty cool to know that I did that like completely by myself.
Good on you, bro. Yeah, no, that's good. You always learn something positive out of negative situations.
But I was telling the boys, I'm like, this back glass though, I don't think I can.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's too big.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the silicone.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
The front and the back, they have silicone. Yeah. I'm not messing around with the silicone.
Yeah.
Because if I put it wrong, which is very likely, I'm gonna have leaks and stuff, and it's just a headache. I'm gonna get someone professionally to fix my window. It's a bit of a shame, but. You know, it is what it is. It's one of those life things, you know? What can you do?
Back to that guy who's pretty much played you along saying that he was going to come.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, it's weird how people, they go their entire lives wanting to do something for themselves.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, once they finally get to that point, it's like, what am I trying to say, bro?
I feel like that guy would have just had better jobs come along, bro.
That's the thing. It's like at the end of the day, whether or not a job gives you more money, it's the customer service that matters. If you have good reviews, if you have this, if you have that, it's going to give you more of those jobs.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Whether it's a small job or a big job, you've got an opportunity. You're making money for yourself, and yet your customer service is just complete crap.
Yeah.
I can say crap, yeah.
Yeah, you can say crap,
okay.
Yeah.
We need like a wall here. we need like a A3 piece of paper that just says the words that we could say and the words that we can't say.
Nah, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I forget a lot, bro. I'm a goldfish and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to invest in a whiteboard.
In a whiteboard?
Yeah. Remember I told you? Because I don't think the viewers know this even. I bought a TV mount, like one that's on the wheels. Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
Because I'm just remembering I gave you a TV for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, real quick. Wow, someone's drifting. So yeah, I bought a TV mount on wheels because when we did the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire video, I realized it's very annoying to have to set that up. It would be very convenient to have something like, because I remember offices having that. And I'm like, how much is it? I look online, I bought it. I got it. I assembled it. $80. Very cheap. Obviously, we tried to put Kez's TV, the one that was in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but it just meets the weight standards. And I put it up, but it's just too dense. It's one of those older TVs, so it literally bends it. So I'm like, nah, this is not stable. So I'm eventually gonna invest in a cheap TV, something I can put up. And I'm thinking on the back of that, I can put a whiteboard so that we can have a whiteboard and a TV. And we can turn it around and we can use
amazing.
Yeah. And it would be really good. Obviously right now we're doing audio based. In the future, right now, I'm saving up money to buy podcast mics so that we can all have different podcast mics. Yeah. That's the priority right now, but yeah, that's something you guys will see in the future.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah,
is there any in particular mic that you're after?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of I'm thinking of the pod mic.
Pod mic.
Yeah, getting the pod mic.
Road pod mic.
Yeah, Rode pod mic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thinking of getting that one, yeah. Anyway, who has the next topic?
You.
I have the... Why?
Because you...
Say any random word. Do it.
Gaming.
What game
How's Ramadan going for you boys?
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Ramadan's good, yeah.
Ignore me,
Ramadan's
bro.
good.
Yeah, just ignore me.
Yeah. We don't talk about gaming during Ramadan. I'm just joking. Gaming aside, well, not gaming aside, Ramadan aside, not that I want to put it aside, you actually have been getting back into gaming, haven't you?
Yeah, so I guess talking about like new podcast equipment, I did buy a new gaming PC.
Yeah.
So,
Laptop. Stop
mashallah.
saying PC.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
a piece.
It's
They're the
not
same
PC.
thing. They're the
Personal
same
computer.
thing.
No, but
They're the
PC
same thing. Aiden, don't get into the logistics of it. It's the same
Didn't
thing.
you study logistics?
Yes, I did.
So of course, why wouldn't you want to get into the logistics of it?
Listen, bro. What does PC stand for?
Personal computer.
Okay, what's that?
A laptop.
No, it's not. It's a personal computer.
It's a laptop.
It does the same things that a
laptop.
computer does.
Yeah, it does, but it's a laptop.
You are something else. Bro, if you put... Okay, all right. You call the other one a desktop PC, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You put this on a desktop. What is it?
Laptop.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
it
not on
is.
your lap.
It's still a laptop.
Laptops aren't even designed to be on laps. You realize that, yeah?
Why wouldn't they be?
Because they're not. They burn you. They grab dust,
They don't
this and
burn
that.
you.
They're actually designed for these. That's why they have... I don't want to touch it. That's why they have those stands, so they actually have enough air going inside of them, bro. It's a personal computer. It's a PC.
Anyway,
Thank you. I made him be quiet. I won.
So yeah,
I just can't be bothered.
No, you lost.
Yeah. So yeah, I got a gaming laptop, PC. I got a gaming PC.
It's a PC. I'm sorry.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I got a gaming laptop. It's pretty cool. I've been really craving getting back into gaming. I've had this itch for a while, so I just decided it was a very spontaneous purchase. My laptop was I used a MacBook Pro, like the 2017 model. It was getting really, really laggy, really, really overheating. One of the fans is busted. And my render times went up to like 12 hours, which is ridiculous. Which is the reason why sometimes I uploaded late. Not making excuses, hashtag. Yeah, so what? Oh, I thought you were disappointed in me. And it was just wiping his face, but I thought he was disappointed in me. But yeah, I just decided, you know what, on that particular day, I had to get the video up, and literally my laptop was not working at all. And I'm like, no, I just got to go buy a new PC. Otherwise this, video is not going to be out. And then that's actually why I missed the week, because I was meant to upload the video, and then obviously getting a new PC, setting it up, blah, blah, blah. By the time I did that, it was like, yeah, that's a Turkish thing. You guys will hear that a lot. But yeah, by the time I did that, it wasn't enough time. And yeah. End of story.
Back to Ramadan.
Oh yeah, back to Ramadan, yeah.
Aiden, we'll start off with you. How's Ramadan been going for you?
Well, first of all, Ramadan Mubarak to everyone listening.
Yes,
That's
Ramadan
Mubarak. I think that's important. Yeah.
What was your question?
How's Ramadan been going for you, brother?
Really great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a very good explanation. How's Ramadan going for you,
Yeah,
bro?
pretty good.
Yeah, you've been praying your tarawihs, you've been...
Alhamdulillah, bro. As much as I can.
That's good, that's
work,
good.
Work, I won't get into work, but let's not reveal too much, but let's say work makes it tough. That's all we'll say.
Of course.
So,
Alhamdulillah, we've got a lot of Muslims in our workplace there, so that's good.
Me and Aiden we went Tarawih.
We've been going to Tarawih quite a bit.
That's good. That's actually
Every
very
time
good.
we go gym, we go Tarawih as well.
Yeah. That's actually something we should talk about, gym.
Yeah?
I reckon we should. Because you mentioned it, right? Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to cut it out?
I don't care.
No, because you know why? Remember how me and you said when we first started going gym like a month ago? We said we should just not tell anyone and then just show up just ripped.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be possible,
Yeah,
is
it's not
it?
gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, everyone already knows we're going gym. So, yeah, me and Aiden started going gym. I had my membership for a long time and I wasn't using it. And so when Aiden was like, hey, do you want to be my gym partner? I'm like, all right, done. And then that was the first time we went to this particular gym and he loved it. And then we've just been going as much as we can. Obviously, it's been tough during Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
Usually what we do is we go to Tarawih and then we go gym. So.
Oh, really? I thought it would have been the other way around.
No, because you don't have enough time, And also, you don't want to go to Tarawih sweaty.
You get sweaty in there anyway. So.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
difference
you
between
do.
going
Yeah.
sweaty and
Yeah.
getting sweaty
No,
at
you're
times.
right.
You'd feel gross if you were just like sweating your bottom off.
Botox. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Which gym? What's the address? What time do you usually go?
You sound like a stalker, bro.
What's your registration?
So wait, how has it been for you, Ramadan?
It's been good, bro. Yeah. It's been good. I've been, like we said, we work.
Yeah.
What? It's hard. We're trying, yeah. It's hard.
You judged me for not saying anything.
At least I
reckon
said
we're doing
more.
good. I think this is nice.
You said like 3 more
It's
words.
good. It's just the whole. I kind of work makes it a bit hard because you kind of want to have it more with family. you know, to an extent.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, when you're just having it at work with one microwave,
Yeah.
it gets a little depressing, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Pretty sure last year I was at work on my birthday.
Wow.
Not that it matters. Not that it matters really. I mean, I don't really care for birthdays. What are you guys' opinions on birthdays?
It shouldn't be overly it shouldn't be celebrated in general, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, like any holiday in particular that's not related to Islam shouldn't be related. But
Yeah.
I guess for your birthday, if you know, if you want to take annual leave, if you want to just kick back at home, maybe go on a nice dinner date, something like that. Maybe have a nice little cake. Don't sing, obviously.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, you can. Just don't go hard with celebrating, I guess.
You know what was so
I think the
interesting?
perfect. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry
No,
to cut you
go
off,
for
but
it,
I think
go
the
for it.
perfect birthday celebration is just dinner with your mates
Yeah.
Pretty much,
or
yeah.
family.
Yeah. What do you guys think about birthday gifts? Like, do you think that's like a very big thing for you guys or not?
Not really. Not really. Like, the thing is, I don't know. I think it's nice, the idea of like giving gifts, because the thing is, if it wasn't for birthdays, you wouldn't have a set day to give gifts to people.
Other than
Like,
bite on.
yeah, I guess so. Even by time we don't really exchange gifts like between friends.
Oh yeah.
That's the only birthdays are the only time where you exchange gifts like with friends. So I like that concept. I don't really like the concept of celebrating birthdays, but I think that it'd be too strict to say let's not at all. Like, I think that's a bit too much.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to celebrate birthdays, just maybe avoid some sort of... Like, for instance, I was very, very interested and surprised when I found out that blowing candles is shirk.
Yeah, because you're making a wish, bro.
Yeah, you're making a wish.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
What if you don't make a wish but you just blow the candle?
It's... So, the whole candle thing, I'm not an expert, but it came from, like, Greek, I think, mythology.
Yeah.
And it represents... the stars or something, and the cake is round because it represents the moon. So when you're blowing it, you're, I don't know, making a wish with the stars.
Even if you don't
like
make, even if you don't make a wish, you're still imitating the kuffar.
Yeah.
So anything that imitates the kuffar is technically haram.
So what if instead of lighting candles, I just light the cake on fire?
Then I guess
That's anarchy.
yeah, arson on your case. Yeah, I mean, I never really liked the whole concept of blowing candles. Anyways, I mean, hell, when you go to a kid's birthday, it's like,
Yeah.
spit all
And
over
also,
it.
every time you go to a kid's party, and every time there's candles, some kid's got to throw a sook. No, I wanted to blow it. It's always.
I won't lie. I was that type of kid that would like discreetly try to blow it out without anyone realizing. I know. I used to face this way, but dude, just blow it that way. Oh, who blew it out? I'll just smile.
You're a menace.
I was a menace,
agent
bro.
of
I
chaos.
was a menace, bro. I was way too good at it. It's like I got paid for it or something. But yeah, it is kind of gross. I mean, imagine the amount of germs and stuff that are going on the cake. Your air contains a lot of.
I'm waiting for you to finish your sentence.
I don't know, you're just staring at me in a very mean way. Not mean, but like intimidating way, as if you don't want me talking about it.
Nah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
I'm scared.
Finish your sentence. What was the best present you've ever received?
You guys. No, I'm joking. No.
Wow, he said
The best present that I've ever received, I would get all like sentimental and stuff, but I'm not going to really be getting into that. I'm going to talk more about physical stuff. You know those robots you used to get?
Like
those dancing ones or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
The one that I took to show and tell. Come on, bro, you have to remember. It's like a Kmart.
I know what you're talking about.
That's probably like the best gift that I got.
It just, you press a button.
I mean, we're not talking about a mobile phone, man.
Do you remember that toy?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
what was your favorite? What was your best gift?
I cannot think of it right now. There's no way.
I know what my best gift was.
What?
It's right in front of us.
Oh yeah.
Aiden got me this podcast mic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
But you know, it's really... Oh. I just imagine like the... You know
Oh, bro, I don't like those songs, bro. I just find them so
ironically,
cringy, yeah, because I find them cringy, bro.
Actually, I think the best gift I got was like the gag gifts you guys got me. Like because they were the funniest.
Yeah. We have some good gifts.
We do, yeah.
But when you ask me like what's my best gift, like it's so easy to say like the podcast mic because literally like I use it like so much and like it's like a gift that like I use the most, I think, out of all the gifts I have. And that and also your gift, which is also for the podcast.
What did I get?
You probably forgot you even got this. The tripod, bro. My best tripod is the one you gifted me.
Yeah. The XCD or whatever.
It's so cool because like it's like we all contributed to it.
Yeah. And inshallah we can contribute more, bro. Yeah. How much are the new mics that you want?
Oh, bro.
How much are they?
I'm gonna spend around like 500, and that's like I need like an audio interface on top of that because
How much
they're
is
all
audio interface, by the way?
like I think 150, 200.
That's
I think.
That's not. Yeah. That's actually all right. That's just like Mirza. Is it Mirza proof? Like does it fiddle and stuff? Can you fiddle?
Bro, nothing's Mirza proof. But then again, why are we talking about Mirza proof? I think last episode was
is that Aiden proof? Is that Aiden?
No! Stop peeling this, please, for the love of God.
He just starts peeling himself. Oh, it's like those hangnails. You know, have you guys ever had those hangnails?
Don't talk about
Kez is talking about that little bit of skin that's like on the edge of your nail and you pull it and it just goes on forever.
Bro, I remember the longest one I had went up to like
Why would you go that far, bro?
Because it is satisfying, bro.
You know, it's like
hurts so much.
bro, it's weird because you first peel it and it doesn't hurt and you're like, oh thank God. I think I escaped. And then like 5 seconds later, it just starts burning. And you're like, oh no.
I'm something else, bro. I do it and then I like putting cologne on top of it.
Yeah. You told me this, any bit of cut you have, you just cologne.
Cologne, super glue, you know.
Super glue?
Bro.
Because that's how you close a wound.
I'm not.
Bro, in the wild,
you know,
survival.
No. You clean it.
Big
You clean it first. You clean it. But you know, super glue was made for that, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It was actually made to...
Close wounds.
Not just that, but just, close.
Why don't we say super glue for like the 5 fingers question? What can you produce from your 5 fingers?
You're just going to super glue yourself by accident.
Wake up. It'll probably get clogged. Alright, so Kez, question for you, mate.
Yes.
Have you had any jet lag? Because it's still been like quite like
I
new.
still feel jet lagged.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
Only like a couple of hours behind.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Did you sleep at all during the flight?
No.
Really?
Yeah, probably like a maximum of... on the way back, I actually slept a bit.
Is it possible for you or is it just not comfortable?
Bro, like I say, I always take advantage of the appliances and the services there. Like, I don't want to fall asleep knowing that the lady pushing the food cart went past.
Oh, yeah.
I need to take that just because I want to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
I would get cut.
If they have free beverages, I'm taking advantage of that.
Yeah, same. Like, when the lady came, I wasn't even thirsty. I just kept getting water refills, solo refills, this and that. It's free, bro. Did you guys hear about what happened in Baltimore?
Yeah, I did.
Baltimore
Bridge. You don't know about it?
Oh, wait. No, I heard about this. Wait, remind me.
The Baltimore Bridge collapsed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How insane is that? Did you see the? I'm sure you've seen the video.
So it was a shipping container, wasn't it?
Yeah. So from what I last read, it was a shipping.
A ship? What?
Shipping ship.
Okay.
It was a ship.
I
can't even say the word anymore, bro. It was a ship that contained containers. I can't talk, bro. What?
Apparently, like the ship lost control, lost its engine or something, and they put the anchor down, and it like hit one of the structures that was like above the water, right? And when that was happening, they were getting people to evacuate the bridge. They were closing it off.
Yeah,
and it was, I think, the people that were doing the evacuating that were on the bridge when it collapsed.
Oh. They saved countless lives, but wow.
It's
heroes.
Absolute heroes.
Absolute heroes.
If you watch the video, it doesn't seem as like disturbing, but then when you put into account that there's like little cars there that are actually falling into the water, that's when it really hits you.
It hits you because it's like, it's not little.
Those
are cars. Those are cars.
And you can just imagine a car just falling at such a high rate.
I didn't see the full video. I just saw like a snippet, and I didn't research.
Do you want me to show you guys the main video that I saw? It's that you know TikTok Daddy. You know who I'm talking about, yeah?
No, I don't have TikTok, so.
Okay. I saw his video about it. He went into depth.
We should have a podcast where we just talk in Turkish.
Yeah, I actually thought about that, you know.
Özgür ne var ne yok kardeşim?
İyidir, sen nasılsın?
Elhamdülillah kardeşim, elhamdülillah.
I went back to English. Default setting.
It's taking too long.
No.
He's got it. What the hell is this? What am I...
TikTok baba.
I'm looking through.
Oh, you're looking for your liked ones.
I'm looking through my.
Why don't you just search
history.
up TikTok daddy?
Yeah,
He
I
did.
found it.
What we're now finding out about the Baltimore Bridge collapse is wild. It's now being reported that after the ship suffered total power failure, it dropped its anchor and
Bro, that
radioed
guy's
a
lucky.
mayday saying that they lost control of their steering and propulsion. Now, this warning actually saved hundreds of lives, because following that mayday, the bridge controller stopped a lot of cars from crossing the bridge before it collapsed. However, as you can see by the flashing lights, a construction crew were still working when the ship hit, and 6 of them are now presumed dead. People online have started claiming that it was a terror or cyber attack, insisting that the ship regained power and deliberately steered towards the bridge. Many even used the lights turning back on and the puff of black smoke as evidence of this. Now, while authorities are still investigating the exact cause, they said that a diesel backup generator kicked in, which restored the electrical systems, but not the engines. They also said that the generator was the source of the black smoke and not the engine. In addition, Baltimore's police commissioner, Maryland governor, and the FBI have all said that there is no evidence of terrorism. We also found out that the Dali, which is a Singaporean flagship, has crashed before in 2016, ramming into a port's wall in Belgium. Unfortunately, the Francis Scott Key Bridge was not only a critical link for trucks and cars, connecting Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York, but it was also the busiest in the US for car shipments, handling more than 750,000 vehicles in 2023, and it was one of the busiest ports on the US eastern seaboard for cargo ships. All of that, at least for now, is ground to a halt. What we're now finding...
Okay, so wait, what's this guy's name?
Dylan.
Okay,
Page.
guys, I'm gonna link this in the description. Dylan Page on TikTok. If you guys don't have this on TikTok, maybe I might link, if he posts somewhere else, I might link that. Just look down below, because I'm not sure if the audio on that was good, but that's a pretty informative video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's quite upsetting. It's
That is, yeah.
it's severe when your mum tells you about it.
Oh,
Yeah, literally, my mum knew about it. So
Damn.
and I'm just like, oh, okay, it's that big then.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I just didn't know it was that big.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of. I'm sure it's happened before, right? I've never heard of a bridge collapsing due to like a collision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like maybe like earthquakes and like tsunamis. I can like believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I can believe this obviously happened, but like I'm saying in terms of like, it's just more like outrageous.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of, oh, like, wow, how can this happen? I completely understand how it's one of those freak accidents, you know?
It is, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Obviously, hearts out to all the families that was affected during this. Like, it's obviously very sad to know that 6 people died, especially when they were the ones responsible for, you know, saving so many lives.
Yeah.
And trying to, you know, prevent the bridge from collapsing, I assume, as well. So it's really sad, yeah. I see. Anyway, to get back into the track of things, since we had like a long silence there, we didn't know how to move on from that. What are you doing, Aiden? I mean, why are you so fiddly, bro? You know those little laces
Because
you
normally I
have?
have something to drink. You know.
I guess so.
I think the fact that you haven't had anything to drink or
please,
eat would make you less
please.
fiddly. I mean,
He's
you've got no
got-
caffeine, energy, nothing, glucose, whatever, nothing in your body, bro.
He's got like little laces on his pants, and it's got like little.
fat.
Aiden,
right
from
now.
this perspective, it looks really wrong, bro. Please.
He's got little laces on his pads, like the ones with the little metal end, and he's just clicking them together. It's just really distracting. But hey, remember our last podcast we talked about your Japan trip?
Yeah.
And we talked about how like we haven't even gone like 5% into it.
Yeah.
Do you have like tell me have you written anything down? Do you have anything like fresh in your mind still that you can kind of tell us? A little bit more into like the whole Japan trip.
Well, what have I said so far? Like,
You haven't really talked about the Mario Kart. How was that?
bro, like, yes, in regards to the Mario Kart, terrifying, but cool, but very
Terrifying.
awkward.
Awkward.
Bro, I'm not joking. You genuinely go on like a pretty much not a freeway, but like it could be considered a freeway.
How
Like-
fast were the carts?
The carts, I reached up to 60 kilometers per hour.
That's insane.
It's pretty good for a go kart. But you could just imagine when you're on roads where people are going like up to 80, they just just
Yeah.
fly past you. So it's scary, man. And it's also a little awkward because people take photos.
Yeah.
They tell you to pull over, they smile, they wave, and it's like, should I wave? Oh, I should wave. But then you wave, and then
You just feel awkward that you just wait.
Yeah, you know, like, and the Japanese have this thing where you're not allowed to really beep the horn. I beeped it because I don't care.
Okay.
And you could just see the disapproving faces every time you beep.
Oh.
And it's just like, come on, bro, I'm trying to do something, you know?
Yeah.
But like, they just come running with a camera, just staring at you, taking a photo. The fact that I
These are the actual organizers.
Yeah. No, not the organizers. I'm talking random people.
Oh, random people.
Completely random people.
I've had that too.
So, oh, you did it?
I did the go-karts. I'm the one that recommended you do it. I said, out of all the things in Japan, you got to do
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
I didn't as much.
Bro, why?
I don't know. Because when I think go-karts, I want to race. Yeah, but it was still fun. I'll tell you from now, the start of it was very cold as well. Don't forget that. So my nose was just completely...
Your nose was ucking, bro.
Ucking. That's my word.
Yeah.
But when we got to like Akihabara, that's when it got good. You know, you started seeing these nice 300 ZXs on the side, RX-7s, this and that. You're driving and you're seeing some animatings over here, people cosplaying, some people holding outside in the cold, like 10 degrees. Matter of fact, let's actually talk about that. Actually, let's not talk about that.
Okay. Back to our scheduled podcast.
It was good. Yeah. I mean, can't complain.
I had the same thing happen when I went go-karts is a lot of people like random took photos of us. Like they were like surprised, shocked, happy. And it was like heartwarming to me. But I was also like curious. I'm like, surely this has been done many times before. How have you not seen this? But I guess there's many people that haven't seen it.
It would be the people that don't go to the city very often.
Yeah.
Like we don't go to the city very often.
An estimated like 7 to 8 people I saw was like taking pictures, pointing, looking. And it was all heartwarming because everyone was smiling and like having a good time. We played up to it, you know?
I think the most awkward part for me was we took a complete different route that actually went through like the rich side of Japan, like Tokyo. And you could just imagine there's just these men that are so like, they're dressed up amazingly. You could tell they're wearing like $1,000 suits. One's wearing this massive overcoat or whatever. They're walking around with briefcases, this and that. And you just see us in Minion, just wearing Minion uniforms, just well, 2-rotor go-karts, or not even rotor, 2-stroke go-karts, this and that, just driving past. That's what made me not like it too much. The fact that we had a few people that looked like they were disapproving. And from what I last read, there is actually a large amount of people that actually disapprove with that.
The whole go-kart.
Yeah, the whole go-karts thing.
So. See, but I did mine in Osaka, not Tokyo. And another reason why, did your route, was it like, would you say it was scenic? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was very scenic.
Like you went under tunnels and...
Maybe not tunnels and stuff. It was more city-oriented.
I see.
But it was still really good.
Because my route in Osaka when we went, very nice. We went by some water, we went over a bridge, we went under a tunnel, all this sort of stuff. And we had like a part where we just put like pedal to the metal and just gassed it. And it was fun.
Yeah. How fast did you go?
I don't remember, but probably the same. Yeah. I don't imagine I went any faster than 60.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Felt like I was going 80, but probably not because that's, you know.
Yeah, if everything feels faster on a go-kart.
It does, yeah.
And then when you look at it, it's like, I'm only going 50. Yeah.
I'm going 4 kilometers an hour. What was I thinking?
When you're riding the go-kart, you feel like you're an F1 driver.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, you look like you're just driving a little like remote control car.
Yeah. It's like that day we went to do those go-karts.
Yeah.
You feel so fast, but then when you hop off and see the next group going around, it's like, bro, they're going like 20 kilometers per hour or something. It's not that fast.
Yeah.
But it just feels so fast in there. So, yeah.
How about you? Have you ever been like, obviously apart from, because you've been to Japan, but how old were you when you went?
14.
So you wouldn't have done that?
No.
Yeah.
Obviously not. You have to have a license for it, don't you?
I'm pretty sure they didn't even have it back then.
That's true.
Oh, they didn't have it?
They
didn't have it. It's a foreign business as well. It's not like a business.
Would you do it if you went now?
Of course I would.
All right.
What do you mean?
I mean, would you? You're tall as, bro. I don't even know if you'd fit in it, bro.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Because the go-karts, like even I barely fit. Like it was very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable.
Have you ever been on an ATV?
No.
Bro, you would love to do that too. That's more like a Bali thing.
Let's go Bali.
But ATVs are fun. Yeah, ATVs are very fun. I've been to Bali twice, and both times I went on an ATV.
Have you guys ever been on a Segway?
No.
Segways are fun.
Are you talking about the mall cop ones or like the actual? Oh, yeah.
No, but like the off-road terrain ones. The ones where you like actually like go off road. You can go off road with it. Like I went on a Segway tour in I don't remember where it was. I think Adelaide or Perth.
You've been to America, yeah?
Yeah.
Far.
I don't remember too much of it though.
How old were you? Far.
I don't remember.
Why?
You know what I do remember about America?
What?
I remember going to New York and they had a Toys R Us that was so big that they had a Ferris wheel inside of it.
Far.
Stop saying that.
Far out, alright.
No.
I actually wouldn't mind going to America. America would be good. What's the upcoming holiday destination you want to go to? Like a different place?
Oh, Canada?
Canada?
I know.
What?
It's such an odd shout, but I really want to go see Canada.
For the mountains? For snowboarding? Like what?
I just think it's a beautiful country.
And it is.
Yeah. I just really want... I'm just fascinated. I don't know what it is.
What is it
can't-
about Canada that you
Honestly,
like?
I don't have any particular
I think he
location.
just
I just
wants
want
to meet like the really nice people there. Because apparently they're all really nice.
I just want to go. Like, I think it'd be nice.
How's it going, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see a moose.
What are you on about?
I'd want to go Japan again. I'd want to go Bali again. Turkey, of course, I'd want to go Turkey.
100%, bro.
Italy, 100%.
Italy.
I mean, everywhere, bro.
Italy.
Why not?
What's wrong with Italy?
What's wrong with
I don't know.
Venice is cool.
Yeah.
Venice.
Yeah.
Underwater. Or mostly water.
Yeah.
Would you visit Greece?
Yeah. I'd visit Greece.
Greece is a pretty good
Greece
shout.
is very, very pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
So what? You'd visit... Yeah, but you're talking mainly around like the European region. I'm talking like...
Africa, I'd go Africa.
Whereabouts in Africa?
I don't know, bro. You just put me on the spot. I don't know. I just want to go Africa. Antarctica?
What?
Why would you want to go
What do you mean?
Antarctica?
Why would you say what? You said you want to go Antarctica.
When did I say that?
Did you not?
There's a vast nothing in Antarctica.
You said that.
Bro, there's like
No.
only research facilities there,
Yeah,
right?
but you said that.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
sure he said like...
No, because remember when we did the one-on-one, you said, like, I told you, where would you want to go? Didn't you say Antarctica?
No?
Who said that then? You didn't say it.
Nah. And I doubt Mirza would say it, bro.
Mirza wouldn't say it. It was you.
Was it? Why would I say I want to go to Antarctica?
I don't know, Aiden. Why would
Bro,
you?
there's a vast nothing of ice there.
Bro, you step out, you're just going to get mauled to death by a bloody polar bear,
Polar
bro.
bear, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Mexico.
Mexico, yeah,
Mexico,
that's a good shout.
yeah.
That's a good shout.
I want to eat their cuisines.
Bro, I know it might be a bit like, not ideal, but street food.
Street food in Mexico, yeah.
Street food would
Probably
be
would
so
still
good.
slap.
So good.
Yeah, but
man.
it's hard. I shouldn't be complaining, but like, you know, they're not Muslim. Well, they're not really known for like Muslim foods, you know. So it's kind of hard to just come across food that's halal there, you know. That's one thing we struggle about in Japan.
Yeah, they love their pork.
They do.
They do, man.
They do.
Yeah.
But alhamdulillah, it's starting to change. There's a lot more halal options there now.
Yeah.
There's a lot, bro. You'd be surprised. Like if you were to go now, you'd actually see how much it's changed.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I don't know why, but yeah. So that's one struggle that we'll definitely come across. Where else? I think New Zealand.
Okay.
New Zealand's a pretty good shout.
Yeah, I would want to go to New Zealand as well.
I think it's more beautiful than Canada. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that, you know.
What is it about Canada though? You can't just say
I just got a random memory about New Zealand.
you've been to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Get out. Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember we went into like this bar that
A bar? Haram, bro. Don't say it.
it was completely made of ice. It was a below zero bar.
Oh, so you went to a igloo.
Stop
Kind of.
squishing my foot. Kez, stop playing footsie under
I'm
the
not
table.
playing footsie.
Stop!
Right.
Stop!
Kez has some abnormally, like, really, really tight grip strength on his toes.
He has really
and like,
strong
no,
toes.
please, for the love of God, it hurts so much when he squishes my
Let me
leg.
just try it.
Bro,
Come on,
there's
just
a
see
video.
how much you
I'm
can
gonna,
take.
I'm gonna.
Don't show the video.
I will show the video.
Don't show the
I will
video.
show the video.
Which video?
Oh yeah, let me drink this guzzles off my feet.
You gotta pay to see that, bro. I'm sorry.
Kez has a video he
But
sent
I
us on
don't-
Snapchat. It was the funniest video I've possibly ever seen. He has like, he picks up things with his feet as a hobby. And there was this one.
As a hobby, who do you think I am, bro? You think I'm like a double amputee or something? I'm not. It's not a hobby.
picks up stuff with his feet, and there's this one video where it's like warming his feet in front of the heater, and he goes, nothing like a cold soda on a hot day or a cold day or something, and he's warming his feet, and then his other feet comes into frame with holding a soda bottle, and it just goes up to the camera like, I have to put it up now. I have to.
You can't. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta pay to see that. The fact that you even got that. How much? How much?
$15.
Nah, it's gotta be more than that. It's like 200 at least, bro. You got females out here getting so much more money for just replying to DMs, brother. 200.
What about you? What countries do you want to travel to? What are you laughing?
What a segue!
we didn't ask you. Why are you going back to segways? I get they're great transport, but
Segways are really cool. They're really fun.
awesome.
I've been on so many.
How many places have you traveled to on a Segway?
I've actually been on Segways probably like I've been on a Segway on 15 different occasions.
What? Chush.
Yeah.
What?
I love them.
That
It's
many
so fun.
Segways.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love them.
Okay. Well, what countries would you like to travel to?
On a Segway? No.
Yeah, on a Segway.
Country haven't I travelled to? Or what country have I travelled to when I was really young?
The thing is, you traveled to all these countries when you were young. I'm sure you'd want to go everywhere again.
Not really.
Really?
I don't.
You're just vibing in Australia?
Yeah. No, like I do want to go to America mainly because I want to go to Universal Studios and I want to go to. I can't believe I forgot the name. Diagon Alley.
Oh, yep.
What the hell's that?
What?
You know
What is
you
Diagon?
You know that like wizard store in Harry Potter, like that row of stores.
Yeah, is that there?
Like, yeah, Diagon. They have a recreated Diagon Alley in Universal Studios in Orlando, I think it's called.
In Japan,
Oh, does it?
Correct
We
me
went
if I'm
to it,
wrong.
yeah.
Oh.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't every Universal Studios the same all around the world?
Is it?
Could be, because literally we went to Diagon Alley in Japan.
Oh.
In Universal.
I didn't know that.
That's like, we went there and the entrance, they literally have like Ron Weasley's car and it's just crashed and it's like literally lights are on, it's making noise and it's like at the start. It's really cool.
Okay, well in that
Really
case,
cool.
scrap America.
Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
Probably go
Japan
Singapore.
again.
You know how cheap it is to go Singapore? They have Universal.
No, I want to go.
They have Universal?
They have Universal.
Whoa.
Very cheap, amazing location.
I want to go Bali and I want to go Singapore. Not Singapore. Sorry, Japan.
Japan, yeah.
I mean, Singapore's good, bro. You're getting
I've already been to
Asian
Singapore.
cuisine. There's a lot of Muslims there, so a lot of halal food,
Mhm.
and you get all these luxuries there
Mm.
because it's a very developed area. So amazing place to visit. I highly suggest you to go there. You'll love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do the outro this time.
Yeah, do it.
This is the outro to the podcast. Bye.
If the camera was here, I would love that. I wish I could see that again.
What? Okay, well, I was going to do the outro, but Aiden took the spotlight, so...